Okay guys, it's Kenny Stapleton back in the gun room, and today I'm going to go over my everyday carry, EDC for short, everybody knows, but I'm going to go over why and what I carry. Okay, start off with, my concealed carry rig. This is the Works Bisect 2.0 from Works Ltd out of Idaho, and it is got the two over straps for your belt, a claw or retention jig, but it's got adjustable height on your mag carrier, so you can lower it or raise it to your liking. And then same thing with the straps or the belt hooks. It's got a couple different heights on it as well. Okay, I carry this mainly because I like the versatility of a appendix rig, especially with an extra mag. And extra mag doesn't always necessarily mean extra rounds. One main reason I carry an extra mag is because of a per se malfunction that may happen with the firearm or the magazine itself. So you always have a backup, and at least you have 15 more rounds, or granted whatever you carry, you have extra rounds with you. I like the benefits of an appendix rig, especially with the tall sweat guard on it. Rides really well. Vehicle, it's really easy to manipulate inside a vehicle. I usually tuck my shirt and my seatbelt behind the rig itself, so be back here. That way I have accessibility to my firearm, and if I need to exit the vehicle, I have it with me. Or if I need to draw thereof, I have it instead of having to dig around 3 or 4 o'clock or behind the back positions. Okay, do a quick jump over to, I know everybody carries a wallet of some sort, whether it's a bifold, trifold wallet, or the simple little minimalist style wallets. This one, it's a Travax, and then you can store money back here, lock it down, and wrap it up tight, and it works very well. Bottle cap opener in case you need to therefore open a refreshment. And it's got this little easy pull strap, so usually I don't really have any problem with this stuff sliding out. Never really like pulled it out of my wallet or pulled it out of my pocket and just had stuff going everywhere. It stays tight very well. And then this is easy to grab a hold of if it's in your front pocket. I personally like carrying it in my front pocket, just because I don't like sitting on a wallet or cans or dip cans. But easy to grab a hold of, easy to locate inside your pocket. Okay, and then a watch. I don't care what watch you run, wear, preference. If it's a watch and it works, then by all means. I like a watch because if I leave my phone, God forbid, this thing is strapped to me at all times, and until I go to bed. But I'm not not really worried about leaving it anywhere because it stays with me. I like this one. This is my preference. It's a Luminox, the Navy SEAL, just because it's super lightweight. Get a close up of that. It's just black. I've got other watches, metal watches, and they're just heavy. They're kind of cumbersome. And after wearing this one, my preference is this one. It's like a carbon fiber based material, so it's really light and you really don't notice it. Okay, next, flashlight. Anybody that carries anything at all should carry a flashlight in their EDC. This one is a Streamlight Stylus Pro. I don't know if you guys can see that, maybe not. I really like this one because it slides right in the corner of my back pocket. So it's really accessible. It doesn't bother me with sitting down. And it's not cumbersome. I don't have a big bulky light, and I think it's around 90 lumens, maybe. I could pull out the box, but I mean, it does very well for seeing at night. I'm a mechanic welder by trade, and it's it's just a really handy tool to have with you at all times. Some people like bigger lights, some people like the little mini, but if you carry a light, it has so many more uses and advantages than not carrying a light. And once you start carrying one, you'll notice that if you don't have it, you're like, man, I wish I had a flashlight. That may sound funny to some of you guys, but trust me, I've been there. Looking for stuff in the dark in your vehicle. You drop something in a parking lot, you've got a light. Something's wrong with underneath your hood, you've got a light. And if you need a external light, searching for something, maybe God forbid you don't carry. Well, I don't carry a light on my firearm, so if at night I needed a light, I always have one. And for the guys that carry lights on their flashlight or on their guns, no problem with that. But it's a lot easier to pull this out and be a lot less suspicious and alarming to people if you carry this around, looking for something. Granted, you pulling your pistol out and then searching parking lots, probably not the most safest or convenient deal. Okay, next I carry an old 1973 blade case. Good steel. I'm a knife guy, kinda. If that's legitimate for you guys to say. I like this one because it's got the old carbon, heavy carbon steel. They're tough, and I found this one, picked it up at a yard sale for $12. Blades are in super shape. That's what attracts me to those old knives. They're a work of art, and if I can find one that's in good shape, for a fair price, I'll pick it up. I'm not, but for what it is, it's a great knife. And it's a lot different than my flipper, just because it has multiple uses. Just depending on the blade size, you can just for anybody that's a knife guy, you have blade sizes for different things. Okay, that one stays in the bottom of my pocket, of course, because it doesn't have a clip. And then next one is a Microtech, the LUDT. My wife bought me this for my last birthday, and I carry it all the time. As you can see, possibly, it's worn. The screws and everything, the anodizers wore off of it because it gets carried, it gets used. It's LMAX steel. They do make this particular version in an M390. I don't know about this color in particular with the M390, but LMAX is still great steel. Along with the M390, it's like $10 more. But if you kind of see a pattern, I have a lot of orange stuff just because I am prone to misplacing or losing or setting stuff down and forgetting it. I'm pretty scatterbrained, so the easier it is for me to locate my stuff, and that being, having all orange, carry items, that helps me out. And then the same thing with, I carry a Keybar. This thing, I didn't think, I wanted one for a long time, but I was just like, how useful really is it? And I actually got it as a wedding present from a couple buddies that do carry Keybars, and I thank them tremendously for this. At night, if you do or if you don't carry a flashlight, see, this thing is, it's got a clip, HK style. Oh, this is another shameless promo. One Shot hooked me up with this. The same guys that I run the belt and their sling strap through, but we'll get to that here in a second. It's a good indicator. So you've got a clip, and then you've got your external key ring hook, so you can indicate where you are with your keys. So I know by just grabbing this that my house key is opposite of it. So if I'm at night and I'm trying to dig through this, so I'm going to look at you guys and then grab my house key out. So there's my house key. And I know that just because the accessibility of it, it locates it. You're not fumbling through multiple key rings. This here, obviously I have, my truck and Jeep keys. They don't really fit too well. It's designed for house style keys, but you've got an external pocket clip. And you can get these in all sorts of different configurations. I mean, same shape, but you can get them in titanium, aluminum, copper, the G10 scales. But it comes to you with a couple screws. So, and then what's cool about it is you can find these screws at a local hardware store. So if you just want to make a monster one, you can. But like I said, that makes my life a lot easier at night. If there's no external light, I can find my stuff. And then just One Shot Industries key strap. Usually just sink this whole thing in my pocket. It does have a clip, but where I'm not left-handed, so carrying a clipped style item in my left-hand pocket, it just doesn't work for me. So I just sink the whole thing in my pocket, then I just grab all the strap and pull it out. But as far as that goes, that's my EDC, and I strongly suggest that you look into any of these items that you do not have in your EDC. They're all great items, great manufacturers, and whatever you carry, I'm not bashing anything. I'm going to try and stay true to that in this YouTube channel, because I don't necessarily like name bashing, and that's just not me. I'm just going to give you the information to make your own opinions on stuff, based off of what I've got and what works well. And if it doesn't work well, I'll tell you. But just as far as, hate mongering among other companies, I'm going to try and stay away from that. And another quick thing with the appendix style rig is that you have an option, because it's in front of you. So if you're right or left-handed, you can carry your pocket knife in either configuration instead of having both of your possible weapons in one location. Meaning if I'm carrying a 3 o'clock holster and my pocket knife is also in my right pocket, and I'm trying to get to my firearm or my pocket knife and one is covered up, more than likely the other one's covered up. That's just a quick tip. But, thank you guys for watching, and that's my EDC. And if you guys want any more information on anything I carry or suggestions, feel free. And I hope you guys have a great day.